So, yeah, he's an absolute red zone beast. Someone who's actually kind of the opposite of that is a guy that we're both lower on is Jarvis Landry. I feel like he's just allergic to the end zone. What do you not like about Jarvis Landry this year?
Yeah, so it kind of goes with, the fact that I like Jay. We all talk about guys, and the thing is, you have to remember, like, when you're, like, statting out a team, you can't like everyone on the team. It's really hard for, especially a team like the Dolphins to, carry so many fantasy relevant players where they're going to be, like, the tops at their positions. So it's like, if you really like the receivers of the Dolphins, then you probably don't like Jay as much. And then the vice versa. So I really like Jay, which is why, I'm not a huge Jarvis Landry guy. If you look at his stats, kind of going back to what we were looking at with Jay, towards the end of the season, I believe that Jarvis Landry's targets went from over 10 targets a game from like weeks 1 through 5 to then less than 7 targets a game. So his targets were going down because they were running the football. That short passing game that Ryan Tannehill had incorporated where he would just kind of dump it off to Jarvis Landry on those screens, those were becoming running plays. They were just handing the ball off to Jay, which I think is going to happen again. I don't necessarily think that, Landry's going to be that PPR machine he's been in the past. I think people just see his name and think, oh, PPR machine. I still think Jarvis Landry's an amazingly talented player. Like, he can make plays where he can break tackles and take a slant to the house, like similar to Odell Beckham. But I just don't think that he, like you said, he is allergic to the end zone. He doesn't score a lot. And I think that his volume is going to go down a little bit because of the emergence of Jay.
Yeah, actually, the stat you were just talking about, I wrote about this in our market guide the other day. So he dropped from going from 9.7 targets per contest in 2015 to only 6.2 for the second half once they had Jay Ajayi, the guy, and only had caught more than 5 passes in just 2 games in the second half of 2016. So, yeah, definitely saw that. I'm with you, too, that offensive shift. I see it carrying over this year and similar things where it's just not enough work for a guy like Landry that's just depended on volume for so long. So 100% with you there.
All right,
We're
enough of this.
Enough of the
It's time for the showdown.